Do you want to know how this rock changed my life? Get ready for the story. A year ago, my daughter was playing outside in our backyard while I was doing the dishes in the kitchen. Out of nowhere, I hear this loud boom on this sliding glass door right here. Immediately, I went running outside and found this rock laying on the floor. And my daughter was nowhere to be seen. I could feel the anger rising within me because my daughter had clearly thrown this rock at our glass door. And instead of screaming at her like a banshee, I took a deep breath and reminded myself. The way that I respond in this moment is going to have an impact on the rest of our lives. I went outside and I started calling for my daughter as gently as I could. I found her hiding underneath some bushes, and she said she didn't want to come out because she was scared she was going to be in trouble. After a few minutes of coaxing her, she finally came out from underneath the bushes, but I could tell she was really scared about how I was going to respond. So I told her, Sophia, you are more important to me than anything else in this world. You're not in trouble. Can you tell me what happened? Immediately, her eyes started to fill with tears. And she said, Mom, I just wanted to see what was on the inside of the rock. So I threw it on the ground and it broke in half and a piece of it flew up and hit the sliding glass door. I'm so sorry. It was an accident. I said, okay, thank you for sharing that with me. Now, what did you learn from this? She thought for a second and said, well, I think next time I should probably throw the rocks away from the house. I was like, yeah, that's a good solution. Then I said, okay, let's go check and see if the door is broken. We both got close enough to see, and thank God there was nothing wrong with the door. But there were a bunch of broken pieces of rock in front of the door, and so I asked Sophia if she could pick them up. And as she was picking up the broken pieces of the rock, I told her, Sophia, it is much easier to pick up the broken pieces of a rock than the broken pieces of a relationship. And today showed me that our relationship has been broken. Not just this rock. I want you to know that if you are ever in trouble, you can always come to me. Because you will never be in trouble with me. I love you and I'm here to help. And no matter how bad things get, I want you to know you can always run to me. You don't have to run away from me. I want you to trust me enough to run to me and not from me whenever you make a mistake or feel like you're in trouble. Do you think we can work on that? She came and threw her arms around me and gave me a big hug and said, Mom, yes, we can work on that. I promise, next time I'll run to you instead of running away. So we decided to keep this broken rock as a reminder. And that moment changed my life because I realized that the way that I respond in this moment is going to set the stage for the future of my relationship with my children. That day it was a broken rock. Someday it will be a broken heart. But we are preparing today for the way that our children will anticipate our response to their problems tomorrow. Be the kind of parent your kids